13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Hey, we are out here on the weather deck because it is so gorgeous outside. Yesterday we had really nice temperatures.
Yes.
Today is another day of that. Really not as breezy as we saw yesterday, though.
Yeah, yesterday really felt like a fall day with just how breezy it was.
Right.
Today's a little bit breezy. You can kind of hear it in the leaves rustling above us sometimes, but no, it's so much more pleasant today. Lots of sunshine. It's kind of nice that a lot of students are getting the fall feel back to school. I also feel kind of bad that they're stuck in the classrooms today.
I know.
Now.
Maybe like teachers, if you're watching right now,
Yeah,
I don't know why
a
you
little
would
less
be.
outside.
Maybe take them outside for the first day. I'm just saying.
Just for fun,
Yeah.
just to see what happens. That sounds like a great time. I know I'd be excited about an outdoor lesson on a day like today. Temperatures are rising into the mid-70s a little later on, with still plenty of sunshine. 13 weather ball is green. No change foreseen to our temperatures. A very pleasant day ahead of us. And this view is sponsored by West Shore Home. Right now, check out just how dead the lakeshore looks today. This has been a very, very different picture over the past multiple weeks. There's not many people out there. Temperatures are on the cooler side, only upper 60s out along the lakeshore. There's also a bit of a chop out on the big lake, but I think that a lot of that has to do with just how many students are back in the classrooms starting this week. Grand Haven's headed back on Wednesday. Now, throughout the rest of the day, we are expecting a bit more of a breeze still, so we are going to be seeing a more moderate swim risk as waves could be between 3 to 5 feet up and down the lakeshore, a little bit less down into southwest Michigan, so a bit choppy out and about. That's because of a breeze that's going to be picking up, seeing wind gusts of about 20 to 25 miles an hour into this afternoon. Temperatures that will be getting into the mid-70s. Beyond that, calmer overnight, temperatures falling back down into the lower 50s. Another night where you can open up your windows. Tuesday still very comfortable with a mix of sun and clouds, and temperatures getting back into the upper 70s. Becoming more seasonable Tuesday, and that carries on likely through the end of this month. Temperatures by the time we hit Wednesday still close to 80, but the big change with Wednesday is increasing humidity as well as thunderstorm chances. So here's what we're looking at into early Wednesday morning. 7 a.m., possibly a few thunder showers that could try to pop up. I do think midday is really going to be when we have our attention focused the most on because of, well, the possibility for some scattered thunderstorms. Some pockets of damaging wind gusts do look possible with this round. That continues to move through. A lot of model runs, I will say, are starting to displace the severe threat a bit further off to our east and southeast. Getting into the afternoon and evening hours, I do think that that strength is really going to start to build once this is all moving east of our area, but it doesn't mean that we still could get away with having a couple of storms that do produce some stronger, possibly damaging winds. That continues to move out. I do think we still have a little bit of a break Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Now, we are looking at a 1 out of 5 risk from the Storm Prediction Center all across the lower peninsula for this potential that we could see some pockets of damaging wind gusts. It would be a pretty scattered, if not isolated, wind threat, but we still could end up seeing a couple of those storms that get to be on the stronger side. That's why we want to highlight it for you, but at this point, I do think a lot of that threat is going to be displaced off to our east. Now, beyond this, we're looking dry into Thursday morning, but Thursday afternoon brings lighter showers once again back into the forecast. They don't last long. Clearing out into Thursday night. Friday is looking a lot quieter again and also more comfortable. Dew points spike a little bit because of that rain moving through Wednesday, Thursday, but once we hit Friday, more comfortable and sticking with those more comfortable conditions into next weekend. Here's what we've got for today out by the lakeshore. Not too many people out that way, enjoying the beach at least, but temperatures will be in the lower 70s this afternoon. Northern zone seeing temperatures in the mid-70s, and our southern zone looking at something pretty similar, mid-70s with a bit of a breeze and a good deal of sunshine. Here's a check of your 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. Nice and quiet today, quiet still tomorrow. You can open up your windows overnight, and it's another morning where kiddos are going to want to head off to the bus stop with an extra layer. Beyond that, though, closer to seasonable throughout the rest of the week. Wednesday brings additional shower and thunderstorm chances. A few more showers possible Thursday, drier into the end of this week.
I think we will take the drier conditions, honestly, Amber, especially, we have been seeing a lot of rain recently. Also, pretty happy and totally comfortable with the temperatures outside today. I'm happy with
very comfortable for the time being. We'll get back to seasonable through the rest of the month, though.
All right, yeah, I saw us head back up into the 80s,
Yeah.
so it was nice while it lasted. We'll take this fake fall for the first day of school. How about that?
Absolutely.
All right, well, thousands of West Michigan students